How is everybody doing? Positive and productive, I hope. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for sticking with me. Hey, at least you can see me, right? And I don't even know if it's going to be able to see me on the final edit. Neither here nor there. I tell you, it's somewhere. Maybe it's on X, maybe it's on Rumble. So look, this came across my feed and it's going viral. This has about 1.9 million views and about 48,000 likes. And what this was is, and I'll spare you, you could see it's a young lady holding a gun. So what happens is on Christmas, she gets a Christmas present, and it's a Micro Draco. And I'll play a little bit of the segment, and then I'm going to expound upon it a little bit.
Oh! That's a Draco? That's a Draco? Put it in. Put the mag in. Put the mag in. Oh my goodness. That's a Draco? That's a fully ARP switch? Ooh.
Micro Draco.
Micro Draco.
My hand.
So, and that's basically what it is. And a lot of people are going to, so a few different ways this goes, right? A few different ways. Some people are going to say, look how she was dancing. There's so much crime in the black community, et cetera, et cetera. And I heard something the other day and I thought that this was very profound. It said that generally speaking, liberals and Democrats and people who are associated with liberalism, they use guns for crime. They use guns to hurt people, to do robberies, to kill people, and that's why they're really big advocates for gun laws and different things of that nature. But when you talk to conservatives and you talk to most Republicans, they use guns for hunting, sporting, different things of that nature, protection. So that's why they have a very different outlook on guns. And now, what I will say is, so two things. Of course, I'm going to critique that. Of course, she flagged her brother initially. She didn't clear it. Her dad did tell her, an adult did tell her to put the magazine in. So we'll neither here nor there, a lot of that. But what I will say, she didn't intentionally flag nobody when her brother came there. She didn't intentionally point it at her brother. She didn't do anything overtly. Can she learn some better practices? Yes, she can. But I heard something very interesting at the end of this, what I think needs to be expounded upon, which is, so now you're going to want her to go to the range, aren't you? Did you guys hear that part? Maybe you guys didn't hear it. I don't know exactly where it's at. Let me see if I can get that part again. Let's play it where somebody listen to what they say.
Period!
Go, baby girl.
No, no, no.
Yeah.
Go, baby girl. No, no, no. I'm gonna get you.
Now you want to go shooting, huh?
Now you're going to want to go shooting, huh? So what I interpreted that, and maybe I'm reading too much into it, but also I'm a firearms house. We're 2A. We advocate for firearms. You know, my children shoot. My 5-year-old daughter was shooting when, at the time when she was 5. I think my youngest child to actually shoot a live firearm was my youngest daughter, and she was shooting an AR-22 at about the age of 4 or 5 years old. So what I hear, or how I interpret it as, is dad or the adult males were trying to invite the girls to go shooting. They probably take the boys and tell the girls, and she, oh no, I don't want to go, and different thing. And maybe she liked it a little bit. Maybe she does go, well, I don't want to go. I ain't got my own gun, and different things of that nature. So now she got her own gun, and now, hey, now maybe you might want to go now. And I do notice one thing, trigger discipline, with all the dancing, with all the celebration, the celebratory aspects of it. And we could even zoom in a little bit. I can't zoom in right here because it's a video. But you notice she doesn't have her finger on the trigger, so she exhibits, so even right there, there's no, she doesn't have her finger on the trigger. So she understands trigger discipline. So somebody has taught her something. And clearly the men in this, and I'm not going to say they bought it legally, but clearly if they're doing this with the family and various things of that, I don't think this is an illegal situation or this is something under the table. I think they're encouraging proper firearms ownership and training. That's what I think is being encouraged and being supported in here. And a lot of people don't even like proper and or good firearms training. Some people think that only the police and the military should have guns and that us as everyday citizens shouldn't have it. And I'm not going to tell you that you're wrong or you're right, but what I am going to tell you is that just because they have a law that exists, that doesn't mean that that would be a thing. Like, drugs have been illegal for a long time, but in most places in the United States, you can still get heroin and you can still get crack cocaine. So the fact that they make it illegal and they make strict penalties on it doesn't mean that it won't be available. The fact that it has been available means that it will continue to be available. So I just wanted to do this segment because I know a lot of people were talking about it. Again, I encourage for parents, young people to get firearm savvy, to get educated. I tell people to practice and train good habits often. Don't just practice often, practice and train with good habits often, and encourage and implore your children to get savvy about firearms. It's one of the best things you can do. Firearms and financial literacy are two of the biggest things that we are lacking in the Black community. But again, as always, y'all stay positive, y'all stay productive. Remember, local elections are more important than national elections, but dollars are stronger than votes. They won't stop until we stop them. Liberation comes at a cost. Who's willing to pay for it?